It is time for the final battle. Just remember this, it's not over yet. The fate of the universe. Bowser's Galaxy Reactor. This is still a really cool final galaxy. I prefer this over Galaxy 2's Final Galaxy because of the theme as well. No matter what, it's never boring. It's awesome. So basically the gimmick of this is these lights. The gravity changes if you go into those lights, but there are many fields. And we've seen every one of these fields except for this one. But this one is like the very first field anyway, so it's supposed to be new. But if you think the others are new, they're basically references to other galaxies. Just remember that. The first reference is not quite a reference at all, except for it is from Melty Molten. It's like they're going backwards. It's pretty much meant to be a reference from Melty Molten. The main gimmick is to avoid the geysers and the shooting. The geysers and those shooting stars, I guess. This is a reference from Freeze Flame. The only difference is the tiles appear. Do not skate on them, and do not fall because of this. That I already showed. Oh boy, I'm dead. Well, I never died there, but I guess this is the only exception. There is a checkpoint, as you can plainly see. There are many checkpoints in this. So like I said, avoid these things. It's very easy to do that. The speedrun strat is that 1-up, but I don't really bother with that. Let's try this again. And this time I'm not bothering with the 1-up. I'm going straight up. This is a reference from the Dusty Dune Galaxy because of the quicksand. You remember what happens if you fall in it, and it warns you a lot to not fall in that quicksand. Then the next reference is basically from any galaxy that has these tiles. If anything, it's from the Space Junk Galaxy, because the Space Junk Galaxy has these tiles. They're not square, but it's basically that reference anyway. Speedrun strat. I'm showing a lot of the speedrun stats here. Then this is just its own thing. You get to see a reference to a new enemy, the final new enemy of the game. Sort of. It's meant to be the final new enemy of the game, but not really. This one I'm just gonna wait until these guys get shot out. They will follow you. Owie! I was trying to let them get led to those statues because there is something there if you let them go there. Nothing much there. I think one of them's a 1-up. Just wanted to show that you could do that. Yeah, it's a coin, never mind. I just wanted to show that you could do that. Moving platforms that is also not referenced from anything. The final new enemy is a bonsai ball. You have to make sure to be careful when you encounter those. Super Mario Galaxy 2 has increasing amounts of them, but this galaxy was meant to be the final galaxy, so it's the only time the bonsai bills are there. Then there's all of these bullet bills. It's best to be careful along with those bullet bills. And yep, I took burning damage again. But now we're already at the final frontier. The stairway to Bowser. Looking for Princess Peach? Too bad, cause she's with me. Let's go. Bowser's right there. You may think there's nothing going on, but it's exactly like the second galaxy, the second dome's final galaxy. There's meteors. Last time Bowser was able to breathe them. You may take the life stream if you want, but I'm not going to do that. I can battle Bowser without. You are timed because if you manage to run out of time, then you have to start from just the final galaxy again, the final part before the stairway.
Finally! You got here just in time to see the creation of my galaxy in the center of the universe. Watch and weep!
There's gonna be a lot of battles happening.
From this galaxy I will rule a great galactic empire with Peach by my side. It will last forever. I will rule every pitiful corner of the universe. So, Mario, as you can see, I got big plans, and stopping you is at the top of my list.
3 phases is how many he has. Ground pounding is a very good strat. If there was ever a comet for this, it would be the Daredevil comet. I feel like that would work. The first phase is a rock phase, and you've already seen this. So, every phase is a 2-hit as well. And the second phase is always faster than the first.
Ow!
And if you get hit, then he just does the same gimmick as last time. Just have to be sure to watch the timing. Nailed it. The second phase is actually my favorite. Yeah. He turns into a spiky ball, and it seems like he would be invulnerable, but this is why I love the second phase. You get to spin these things towards him. So it's awesome speedrun strat. Yeah. because he's just jaw front. Yeah. Now we're on to the final phase already. Same thing for the spiky ball, but it's basically the same as any other galaxy. The blue circles are back. You have to make sure that he pounds into them. But this time there are no pads to give you starbits or coins, just crystals. You just have to be sure to avoid the spike ball. I meant to do... Oh my word, come on! I meant to do it in a timing of which I like, but it's already too late. Gosh darn it. And I listened to this theme and hyped because I knew I was going to do it. He does 5 waves. That's the most out of anybody. Out of any fight, that was the most of them. He's not gonna do the pound. You have to wait out the spike ball phase. Sort of sucks that I wasn't able to make the theme go out to the end front, because that would have been the better ending. Now I'm gonna turn off my commentary.
No! My galaxy! My empire! This can't be happening!
Do you hear the baby stars? These newborns will grow up to become galaxies someday. When stars die, they turn to stardust and scatter across the cosmos. Eventually, that stardust reforms to create a new star, and so the cycle of life continues. But the cycle never repeats itself in quite the same way. So, you'll see. life carries the essence of stars, even all of you.
Welcome! Welcome, new galaxy!
That's only a quarter of the game, funnily enough. We have collected 60 stars in Super Mario Galaxy, so why not halfway? That's only because there are 2 modes to this game, and I'm playing both modes. But this is only the first ending of the 2. The first ending is just a complete ending, or by that meaning the final boss ending. Technically like the 60-star ending, and then the other ending is the complete ending where you get every star and then go to the center of the universe. Because that's what you're supposed to do every time. And because I'm playing it in both forms of Mario and Luigi, and that was not a spoiler because they literally just show it to you in the main frame of Super Mario 3D All-Stars, and if that is a spoiler, very sorry. But I've played this game before as Luigi, so this is basically like not even a revisit, but more like I'm playing as Mario. But it's not over yet. We have a lot more to do, and you may wonder if I'm going to do that, but knowing how fast the finale went, I most likely won't, because there's still a lot to be done. Yes, but that 1 star is what's supposed to take the longest time in any of this game. But the next few parts will probably be long or short, and that's only because some missions are tediously long. Some of them are very short, like it would shock you for how short they would last. I didn't battle some of the bosses, so that will be done in the next few parts as well, showing off every boss there that I've missed, only because I wanted to skip comet missions and the certain bosses that I wanted to show after half of this game. I've shown every power-up, and there are some of the references and pictures that you have not seen, and that's because they're meant to be shown later. But they will be shown soon enough. Just that when I next show off these will be, for me, in 3 days, if I can help it. And then after all of that is done for the Mario part, I'm gonna do the Luigi part as well. Just that it would be after I upload all of that in the days. When this is premiering is at the true finale, because Mario's finale is not really going to count. You can see that there's definitely a lot of bosses I've missed, but the best thing is I only missed them on purpose because I wanted to show them off. And can I say I still love battling Bowser Jr. by himself on a ship. That is one of my most favorite things there. And I love this part, Bowser looking at Mario from behind. I don't really have much of anything to reflect because this is not even the end yet, and I already said it's a quarter of the game. We've already seen this. That was meant to be a secret, but I wanted to show that off before the finale. The so-called finale. It's not the finale yet. We will be able to unlock a new thing. Did you see it coming from the gate dome? Did you see that coming? And did you see this coming that happened after the end? First, the new chapter has been added to the storybook. That is the final chapter. And the purple comet has appeared. Save. Next time in Super Mario Galaxy, knowing that this was 2/3 as long as the last few videos have been, we are going back into the mainframe and doing the rest of the missions we haven't done, starting with my least favorite boss in the game, and doing comet missions because I haven't done those at all. I was trying to avoid those until after the first half. Just a spoiler thing as well. I know that you don't like spoilers a lot of the time, but I've played this game a lot before. And it was meant to be shown that if you have gotten the game on the Wii, you didn't really need this version. But it's still really good, and I'm still very excited to see what happens when you complete the game on the Switch, because I don't have a clue if it's going to be like... if it's going to be as boring as the Wii, like as boring as the Wii, where the only way to see the completion pictures is on the Wii menu, or if it's going to just show you those completion pictures after you complete the final galaxy that I won't be spoiling any further. Just that, keep in mind on this one, I said 3 days for me, and that means tomorrow for you guys, but today for me was the 9th of August. So that's how far ahead my videos are. Very pleased about that. What I'm going to do in those 3 days is edit, write, and probably, but I'll tell you when I'll tell you if I did or not, do something that I've been saying I would be doing a long time ago. See you guys then.